Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. This is I don't even know what episode it is anymore. I stopped numbering, guys, not because I don't want to number, but it's because we're trying out these new titles, which means that I can't put, like, live show number there at the end. So, I don't know what number we're on.
Just take it as your weekly live show.
Yeah. We're here for our Skeleton Crew episode 5 review. As always, is the nerds. You kind of hear the host, Sheldon, my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? We're on a wonderful, wonderful Saturday night.
And you know what that means. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here to talk about Skeleton Crew. We're on the cusp of, like, how many hours until TikTok is banned in the U.S.?
I guess it depends where you're at. On the East Coast.
Well, it's still all because on the East Coast, it would be going by East Coast, right?
Yeah.
Like, would be at 12, so 11, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11. I'm like, you're almost like 2 hours and 20-something minutes from here from me being bad.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. It's funny how our politicians can come to an agreement on banning a website, but can't figure out how to come to agreement on anything else.
Yeah, government fucking politicians can put a government into shutdown for other shit, but, like, hey, when it comes to, banning a website, like, oh, yeah, we got this.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not beginning political on her, so.
Yeah. But, how are you doing, Brad?
I'm doing well. I haven't really watched anything because the new, new old Mac Miller album just dropped, Balloonerism.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been listening to that for the past day. I watched the short video. There's a short video or a short film.
Concert?
There's a short film. No, that's old. I was watching that before the show. But there's a short film for Balloonerism that integrates the music into the album. It's actually a really nice film. It's like 25 minutes. It's on.
It's like an unreleased album or something, Brad?
So it was in between his mixtape Faces and watching movies with the sound off, which was like around 2014, and so he had made this album, and it just had never been released because he had so much other music he wanted to release, and then now his family has gone back, and since this was basically a complete album, they released it.
Okay, all right. I've been trying my best to finish up Enter the Void. I got if you didn't see my recent YouTube video on my personal channel, I got myself a region free player. My mom got money in the mail from the IRS, and I took it as a sign that it was a Christmas present from above, and I bought myself a region free Blu-ray player. I celebrated the life of David Lynch. The first movie I watched on that player was Blue Velvet. And my disc sadly has some problems with it, so I need to send it out to Criterion. But I knew that was the case when I watched it on my last one. But I need to send out the 4K disc to Criterion. I watched that, and I started watching Enter the Void on this one because Enter the Void is a European disc. So I went ahead and I tested it out, and works perfectly fine. Region B plays Region B, Brad.
No, that's good.
So yeah, I'm watching Enter the Void, but other than that, just been streaming. I built a bed frame on stream today.
Oh, very nice.
And we played a little bit of COD. We streamed yesterday as well. We played some COD. Just trying to finish up the Battle Pass because Season 2 starts in like 9 days. So getting ready to play that. And just watched Star Wars Skeleton Crew. This episode 5. So, I don't know why. I guess I just had a brain fart. I'm so tired from fucking building that frame today. I clicked on the thing, and I don't know why I decided to just go all the way down. And I clicked on it, and like it's giving you the ad and everything, right? And all of a sudden, like I'm sitting there, and you just hear, and I'm like, no, that's not the episode. And I just see Fern like looking like, and I'm like, okay, that's not the episode. That's not the episode.
We're
like
spoiling it himself.
Yeah. Well, luckily that's all I heard. And
yeah, that's like, not a big spoiler right there.
Yeah, no, not at all. But I like the minute I heard, and I just saw Fern's like face. I was like, this isn't what happened on the last episode.
I mean, but that is a cool way to open the finale. is with the sound, and then it has the image pop up.
Yeah.
So I really did like the finale, and we'll talk about that in
3 days.
yeah, or a two. Well,
3.
uh,
Well, yeah.
today's number 5, so we
Yeah.
still
So
got
then
3,
episode
7,
6
8.
next week,
Yeah,
7 the week after that, and 8 the week after
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So we got a while.
And Invincible season 2 premieres on what's it called, February 6th. And I already told you guys I'm gonna watch the episodes. If they impress me, Brad and I will do season 3. What's it called? Reviews. If they don't, no reviews for Invincible, and we're gonna wait until
I'm
Daredevil.
really hoping Invincible comes out hard hitting, because I really did like season 1 and the first half of season 2.
Yeah. Hey, look, if that's the case and it's good, then that's our next show. But if it's not, then our next show is Daredevil Born Again in March. So, yeah. But Brad, that's really all I've been doing. Just chilling out here, just getting ready. I was building a bed frame, so just tired as hell. I
So
thought I did it wrong, but I didn't do it wrong.
Stacy says, construction streams now, huh? Up next, we'll be building a bookshelf, unlocking all the skins involved.
Yup.
So Raul, did you have like Minecraft music playing in the background while you did
No,
that?
I had music on the TV playing.
Okay. I was gonna say missed opportunity.
I'm Mexican. I have Mexican music playing. Yeah. Yeah.
A Modelo commercial pops up in the middle.
Yeah. Spotify for a Modelo commercial, right? Yeah. But now that I got this player, Brad, I had to, empty out one of the cubbies in the shelf to put the player. So now I have this massive stack of movies that need to be placed somewhere, and I just do not have space. So a bookshelf stream is not far from a possibility.
I mean, I kind of got the same. Y'all can't see like this side, thankfully, but it's just stacks like video games and movies.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit that needs to be organized, and it's just, yeah. I do have an update, you guys. Monday, depending on how the power grid sustains itself from this.
There's a heavy winter storm coming in.
Yeah. We may or may not be live on Patreon, but that...
You're not going to Cancun?
No, I'm not. I can't. But we'll let you guys know on that. Just keep up to date with the Discord and stuff like that, and we'll be fine. But other than that, Brad, I mean, you know, I'm gonna miss Brad sending me videos on TikTok. But also, I'll say this to everybody who's listening, who's watching, and you're a creator, and you solely were uploading on just one platform like TikTok. I'm sorry, but you should have seen this coming. You should have started uploading to Instagram. You should have uploaded it to YouTube. You know,
I mean, but
don't put yourself in just one basket, man.
Yeah, but to be on the other side of that, this shouldn't be happening.
No, this shouldn't be happening. But I'm just saying, like, to creators in general, Brad, like I'm seeing a lot of people being like, well, damn, like, this is my biggest platform. Like, you should have been building the other platforms too, man. Like, but yeah. Brad, yeah, I guess now you got to send me reels, Brad.
Yeah, well, actually, I deleted like Facebook Messenger. I didn't have Facebook, the app, but I had Messenger.
Reels is on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I got rid of Instagram, so I deleted that. So yeah. Really, I only have one app where I can talk to Raul.
Slack.
Yeah, that's all I got. I have Slack.
Yeah, because he just doesn't want to use the Discord. Yeah.
No, no, I don't really want to. So
yeah.
Unless people like are really calling for me to use Discord, they're like, "Hey, why isn't Brad ever on here?" Then I might actually show up. But
the only people who are active in Discord is me, Stacy, Keon from time to time, Ayden, and Sean.
Yeah, it's a lot of wrestling talk, and I don't really have anything to say because I'm not paying Netflix. I'll go watch the clips on YouTube. I'll talk to Raul about it, but I have really nothing to say for, like, I don't even watch AEW anymore.
It's on Max, Brad.
Yeah, I don't even watch it. No, watch that shit.
I was saying, you could literally be watching it. It's on Max, Brad.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, Brad, nothing else going on?
No, not really. No,
Okay.
can't really. It's been kind of a nice chill day. So.
Okay. All right, man. I haven't watched Creature Commandos. I'm gonna go ahead and do that when I lay down.
I did watch the finale of that. I'll be blunt here. James Gunn is continuing what he did in the Suicide Squad with the show. It's like George R. Martin. Don't get used to any of these characters.
Damn, not the weasel. No. But you know what, man? We'll see.
That weasel is indestructible. I don't think that weasel is ever going to die.
That weasel's a fucking Nokia, bro. Yeah. You know what? I haven't seen the finale, so what I would like is that it's like Rick Flag who died, and we're just gonna keep getting like Rick Flag the third or Rick Flag, the fourth.
Or like grandfather Rick Flag, or
Grandpa Rick Flag or something.
Timeline.
Yeah, because Rick Flag Jr. and Rick Flag Sr. So like, what's fucking
just
before
different
Rick Flag?
timelines, and Rick Flag Jr. comes back like cybernetics.
Yeah, Mecha Rick Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. But with that said, Brad, let's go ahead and get into this thing. So, if you haven't seen episode 5 of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, you should probably get out of here. We care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning. And it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad, we've got to hear. Stacy says something. Oh.
I just clicked.
It's his grandfather, Mick Flag.
Big Flag.
Oh, God. Episode 5 titled, You Have a Lot to Learn About Pirates.
You don't say.
A seemingly pleasant world will test our heroes like no other. Episode is directed by Jack Schreier and written by Myung-Yo Wesner. Created by Christopher Ford and John Watts. Based on Star Wars by George Lucas. Episode stars Jude Law, Robert Timothy Smith, Ravi Conyers, Ryan Kira Armstrong, Kiriana Crater, Nick Frost as the voice of SM-33, Tundi Adebimpe, Kerry Condon, Kelly MacDonald, and Geneva Carr and Julie Ann Emery. And of course, let's see if we got any trivia here, Brad. Got any trivia here? Upon entering Captain Tech Rednod's lair and seeing all treasure and artifacts, the music playing has a similar tune to the music from Indiana Jones, specifically the intro to the theme music for the Ark of the Covenant for the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like the music from Star Wars, the music for the Indiana Jones films was written and conducted by John Williams and performed by the London Symphony Orchestra.
Does Disney own Indiana Jones?
Yes, Lucasfilm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. Like, I knew that, but I didn't, know that.
Yeah. In the conversation where John discusses attachments, he also says, "Your focus determines your reality." This line was also said by Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Maybe a Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, man. And that's the last part. Last one I'm going to read is the last name of the legendary pirate Tech Renid is a reference to Richard Donner, director of the Goonies.
No, it's just backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's the Goonies in space.
Yeah. Tech Renid, because is the... Oh, okay. All right, man. Brad, I gotta say, Brad, I love this episode, dude. I thought this was a lot of fun. I think that these episodes keep getting better and better, but they're just not at the place where it's like, I'm amazed and I'm blown away, but I really love these episodes, man. And I really do love this series so far. Once again, I'm never going to stop singing the praises for the cast and how much chemistry they have with each other, especially those kids, man. Those kids work so well with each other. I was laughing my ass off, when they're just in the hotel and like they're playing around with each other and like they're all like having fun
and John's like, yeah, these are the elders, and
he's like, yep,
yeah, and they're just like, ugh.
yeah. But another really good episode. That son of a bitch turned his back on them, turned heel, and I fucking should have known better. I should have fucking seen it coming.
Why did you have faith?
Yeah, I know, man.
That man.
It's Neil, man. Why would you do that to Neil? But Brad, what are your initial thoughts on episode 5?
I like this episode. And I've now watched through to the finale, so I know what's going to happen. Raul doesn't. So I think Raul's right. It does continue to get better as the episodes progress. I think this is actually kind of this episode says a lot, like in the background that, people may not pick up on. Like, it's a legendary pirate. It used to be a legendary pirate's, like, cave or, his lair, and now it's a resort. It's just saying a lot.
Yep. Yep.
And even SM33 is like, what the fuck? What are we doing?
SM33 spends this whole episode being pissed off that this place that's supposed to be this legendary like planet for pirates is a fucking resort.
Yeah, it's great, and and we get to see Jod run into an old member who he screwed over. I think Jod's basically screwed over anyone he's ever worked with, and that continues on, by the way. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I liked the like when they go into the lair and all that, and you just see like all the gold and stuff, and you get the same feeling anytime you ever see that, like either in like Lord of the Rings or Indiana Jones, like don't touch any of the gold, don't touch anything, all fucking trap. So I really thought this was a very smartly written episode, and again, they keep going with the Goonies theme of it's just a bunch of kids on an adventure, and they hit it every time.
Yeah. I will say, though, they kind of really did brush over in the beginning the stuff that's happening with Wim's dad. Because it looks like he's trying to, like...
They're trying to get a message out.
Yeah.
Because...
I just feel like we kind of brushed over that a little too quick. We went straight into, like, with the kids, back with the kids.
Yeah. I think the main... because they were caught. So the parents were caught trying to get out a message. So yes, they did brush over that. They will.
Yeah. I feel like in the grand scheme of this episode, like that's a very forgettable scene.
It will be important though.
Yeah, I know. It's down the line, right?
But they're focusing on the real important aspect of these kids trying to get back home, and trying to figure out where the fuck Ayden is.
Still can't find out where the hell Ayden is, and they just keep going everywhere.
I thought it cool, like just the kind of the traps they have to go through, like to get through the acid, and
it's got the adventure feeling, and that's what I like. It's not this insanely complex show that's trying to do a lot here. It's like it's not trying to call back to past work. It's not trying to expand on the mythology of the Jedi or anything. It's simply just like, okay, in an adventure show, these kids are trying to get back home, and we're kind of uncovering secrets about pirate life in the Star Wars universe.
But it's still Star Wars.
It's still Star Wars.
It's still Star Wars, and you do learn like a little bits and pieces of here. It's like, I mean, we knew like the pirate kind. There were pirates because Jabba back in the day, pirates existed. They never really went that big into it. We got maybe in Solo we got to see some pirates.
But nothing like this. Like this, not like this, Brad.
No, we like are in where the pirate, and it's a very big faction that you never really knew of. Maybe Mando season 3 was before this was where we got more of it. But this is really kind of going into that lore. And it's kind of cool to see another aspect of Star Wars that's never really been touched on in the movies or shows.
Yeah, and I like that it's not forcing itself. Like, cause I'm glad. I don't think this is part of the Mandoverse, so it's like I'm glad that it's not
There's
like forcing itself to
it,
like to fit into that.
it's not referencing Mando or anything.
But I think it exists
It
within.
exists in the same universe because we got a pirate from there.
Yeah. So it's like but it's not part of the chronological story that's
No.
being told inside of the
No,
Mandalorian.
which is nice because it's like you can have your own set of things happening in the same timeline that don't necessarily affect like what Mando's doing
Yeah.
or what's happening to Grogu. It's their own kind of,
Yeah. It's like leave
own
that to fucking
story.
what's it called, Ahsoka and all those shows. And it's like I'm glad that this is just a straight up adventure series. It's a lot of fun. The kids are great. And what's it called? Jude Law is doing a great job too. I
It's
love
nice
it.
having a good villain.
Yeah.
That's well, he's a villain now. Like, but it was you always kind of had in the inkling like I don't know if I should trust don't trust a pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like fucking Bastard wanted to fight Fern, and I'm just like, dude, like,
And there's enough mystery to him. Like we don't know a lot about him.
yeah.
He's able to use the Force. Was he a Jedi? I don't know, but that's kind of cool knowing the mystery. And at the same time, he's a
Would be
pirate we know we shouldn't trust. But at the
What
same
would
time,
be
he's
crazy,
kind of
Brad?
likable.
What would be crazy, and this is me just throwing out a theory, if he's like a ex-Inquisitor. Like, imagine if that was the case. Like, he's just an ex-Inquisitor who just, he didn't like he was a Jedi, but he didn't like doing that. So he, was picked up by Vader to hunt other Jedi, and now he left the Order, and he became a pirate. Like, I think that would be so fucking cool.
See, in these next episodes, bro, you'll see that he.
Because I watch it weekly, bro. I don't, I'm not
Yeah.
binging the rest of this shit. It's because I know I'm going to forget, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Flips
But
just-
in the next few episodes, you'll see he's a Force user.
Yeah. See, he is a Force user. Right now, he's using the
a
Force.
You can see he's a Force user, and I'll
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Yeah. I don't know. We still got a couple episodes to completely derail the show and have Boba Fett build a new back to tank for his flashbacks.
Stacey, Boba Fett barely showed up in his own show. You actually think he's going to show up in this show?
Yeah. Oh, God. But man, I gotta say, Brad, I thought this was a great episode. I really liked it. Neil got super scared when he put his fucking thing, the shit there. Like, I knew it once that shit opened. I was like, okay, yeah, the kids are gonna fall in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It does have that Indiana Jones feel right there,
it does.
which is
It
kind
does.
of cool.
It does, and it has a lot of influence, of course, from the Goonies, but also Indiana Jones and all that stuff. And it's so much fun, bro. Wim looks like he's like really like he got it. He held the lightsaber, and it scared him. It scared him shitless.
Well, and it's yeah, he held it, and then it fucking opens up the wrong way. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
which
So, like-
which you want to see because like it's like the Rick and Morty episode where he has a lightsaber and he
Yeah.
drops it directly like vertical and just goes in multiple scenes. You're like, yeah, that probably would happen.
Yeah, but now Jod has it, and who knows what the fuck? Because when it cuts to black and you hear the noise, I thought it was like, did this idiot like open it on himself and he killed himself? Like, No.
I don't think they're gonna go that far.
no, but I gotta say, a good episode. I really enjoyed it, dude. I think that this show is just getting better with every episode. I think that it's a lot of fun. Haven't been amazed yet. I haven't been amazed yet, but this one really was a heavy like episode focusing on like, not individual characters, but more so like moving the plot along.
Yeah.
And I liked it, man. I liked it. Neil is still stealing the show for me. That kid's still stealing it for me.
Oh no.
Whoops. Wasn't a flash lightsaber. Nope. Not one at all. Saying that on a show that is primarily fucking kids, bro. Chill out. Jesus, man. Fucking Stacy.
Stacey.
But yeah, Brad. Any final thoughts before we go into the final verdict?
No, this was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. I still, like I said, I can't get over like like SM-33, like really talking about like this pirate lair that he was like wanted them to see, and then he gets there, he's like, "The fuck is this resort?"
By the way, that lady, the clerk, she took a lot of those credits. Like she really was just like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, you know, and then they get to the room and he has to like shut himself off because he's like, oh, they're gonna find me and kill me.
Yeah.
Can't even enjoy the resort.
Can't even enjoy it, bro. Yeah. Meanwhile, so I want to know why Fern didn't want to go into the fucking spa. Like, why she was like, because she was kind of scared or something. Like she was like, no, I'm not going there. Like, and then
it was very muddy.
Yeah. And then fucking Wim's like, well, I thought we were gonna explore the buffet.
Yeah, okay, I did laugh at that.
Like, dude, but it's just like like I love this because that's exactly what these kids would be like if you take them to something like this. Like, no, I want to go there. Oh, but I want to go with him. Like, why can't I go with him? Like, I want to go with like
buffet.
Yeah.
I did also where they go and you know they're trying to find the entrance to the pirates fucking lair, and they meet the giant creature, and the giant creature is just cool.
Oh yeah, and he's like it's like, oh, you know, he just wants to be entertained.
Yeah,
like,
and he's like, you'll have to finish your story when you come back.
If you do.
If you do.
Yeah. I like that guy. That was really funny. He's like, yeah, like, he's my friend now.
Well,
like,
generally, when you have like some kind of giant space monster in Star Wars, they're trying to eat someone, and he was just chill about it. He's just like,
yeah,
I'll help.
Yeah, but with that said, Brett, what's your final verdict?
I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. I think that's what I gave the last one. I think the next few episodes are gonna probably get in that 9 territory. Just to let you know.
Okay.
Because I think the show does improve week after week.
Yeah, I think I gave the last one 8.25. I think so, and I'm just gonna keep it at an 8.25, man. I think these are great episodes. I really like them, but I haven't been amazed yet, and I haven't gotten even anything like a big 9 or anything like that. But I'm enjoying it. I am in love with this series, and there's more than I could say than the last couple of Star Wars projects. So I'm glad that this is as simple. It's very laid out, exactly saying like this is what it is. We're not trying to do anything like we're not trying to break the wheel here. We're not.
And it gave me what I wanted that the trailer showed me, and it's Goonies in space. That's
what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So with that said, guys, that concludes our review of Star Wars: Skeleton Crew Episode 5. As always, keep up to date with us on thenerdcore.com, Twitter at @thenerdcore_, Instagram at @thenerdcore, Letterboxd at @thenerdcore. Well, you got a couple hours to follow us on TikTok. But TikTok at @thenerdcore. I'm gonna delete that after this stream ends. Patreon.com/thenerdcore for tiers as low as $1 a month. You can get some cool exclusives like our episode on Monday. Hopefully, it's gonna be live early and ad free before it drops for everybody else on Tuesday. And at the moment, you can get the only the ad free version of the Central Station review because I didn't upload it today, so that's gonna go up tomorrow. So you still got a couple of hours left with it being free. I mean, with it being early and ad free. So check that out. Discord link is in the description below. You can talk to us about Star Wars. Make sure you're also if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review that drops on the channel. Make sure that you're leaving a 5-star review and you're following us on your favorite podcast app of choice. We'll be back tomorrow for Creature Commandos episode 5. But with that being said, I ain't got much else to say, Brad. Long live Neil, man. That kid. No, I need the Funko Pop.
He's selling toys.
Yeah. I need a Neil Pop so I can put it next to my Grogu Pop that Brad still hasn't sent me.
I did see it at Target. So if I see it again, I'll get it for you.
Oh well, thanks, Brad. But at this point, it's like I'm never gonna get this fucking Grogu Pop, am I?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
He's like, let the snow clear.
You let the snow clear, and then like, I'll be sending it.
Did you even put it in a fucking box yet?
It's in a box.
Okay.
There is a box.
Jesus, Fred. All right. Well, either way, I have no fucking space to put that movie, but I do have space to put my Grogu.
Okay, see, so let's get through the winter storm,
The Snowmageddon.
the Snowmageddon that's apparently coming, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
Because that movie wasn't cheap, okay?
I know it wasn't cheap, and it deserves to be reviewed.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah. With that being said, we'll catch you guys tomorrow live on 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And for all of y'all on TikTok, make sure that you're watching us on here. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of our viewers are not watching us on TikTok. A box is involved. Just gotta remember where you buried the box for the treasure.
I mean,
Thank you to Stacy for being in chat. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Brad, send them out.
all right, Raul, thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to our listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And in this episode, the only thing I gotta say is never trust a pirate. Young Yoda out.
Oh.